Hello there, and good evening. This is Joe with T-Rex Computers and Jovian Technologies coming to talk to you about tailgaters. Now, I don't know about you, but where I live is a tourist town, and people are always tailgating you. They're always right up on your butt, and I've went through every method that I could think of to try to prevent people from tailgating me. I mean, I slow down, I slam on the brakes, I tap my brakes, I slow down to like 10 miles an hour. I do whatever I can because they're endangering my life by following too closely. And I try to avoid that any way possible. It really irritates me. So I went through a couple different ideas on how to prevent tailgaters, and one of them I ended up doing, I got the Claymore from Amazon, and I mounted it to the bottom of my hitch, and then I got a bumper sticker over top of it that says, hey, back off, the Claymore will blow you up, basically. You'll see a picture of it, I put on there. It says, back off, there's a Claymore in the trunk. Because a Claymore, if it blows up, it'll blow up their back end. Of course, a Claymore is, it's a decoy Claymore. It's a fake one. But hey, it reduced tailgaters by 20%. And that was a huge deal. Plus, I have the occasional people that pull me over and, try to stop me, honk at me, or get me when I'm getting out of the car and say, hey, where you get that Claymore? That's cool. Of course, there's a huge disadvantage. I found out that, most women don't even know what a Claymore is. So a lot of the tailgaters, these little teeny boppers on the phone, these little chicks, and they're just tailgating you on the phone, talking on the phone, riding your bumper, And so for those few people, the tailgate and the Claymore did help that tremendously. But I've noticed every time I take the Claymore hitch off and put on my tow ball, and I need to tow something, and I forget to put the Claymore back on, that the tailgating increases. So it has made a huge difference. Now, another option I was looking into was they make this flame kit, sell it in J.C. Whitney, and you can adjust the amount of flames that shoot out of your tailpipe. I was thinking, well, if they're close enough to be close enough, then you can set their bumper on fire. That'll get their attention, but that can also get you arrested too. And that's like $130 mod, not including your time that you have to do to put it in there. And then being illegal and everything, you need the tag flipper, and that's like another $200 mod where basically it flips your tag up where they can't read your tag to report you. That was an idea I was seriously considering for a while, but at the same time I want to avoid jail time and tickets and everything else. So I've been working on another method. One of them was the risers that come down. They're shades. You can put a shade, an electronic shade, and then you can write on the shade, back off, and you can make the shade come down electronically. And that again ended up being kind of an expensive project, so I didn't undertake that one. The Claymore itself ended up being like $50, and that wasn't so cheap either, Now, I came up with this other method because my third brake light went out, and I needed to replace the bulbs in it. And that got me to thinking, I could take my third brake light and I could make it to where it says back off every time you slam on the brakes. Every time you touch the brakes, it'll light up the words back off, which was along the lines of some of the other ideas I was thinking, putting the LED signs, LEDs in the windows. Everything seemed to be expensive until I came up with this idea, and apparently you can do this for under $5, and that's what I'm talking about. And it's going to reduce tailgaters by at least 40%. Now I haven't had it on there long enough to tell the difference yet, but I'll definitely let you know how it's working out for me. But I got the pictures on here on how to do it. Basically, all you're doing is you're taking your third brake light down, and it's a good time to replace the bulbs if you think you might need to while it's down. You might have to Google on how to get your third brake light off. Apparently with mine, I just pull down the panel and then have two screws, and then it unplugs and I pull it down. Okay, and then from there you basically just buy the vinyl lettering pack. You cut the letters out with a razor knife. You put them on the third brake light. You put it back in there. You use something to press your brake pedal, or have a friend press your brake pedal so you can see if it's in the right place. And then you pull it back down again. And then you spray paint black over the entire red lens of the third brake light. And then you give it a little time to set till it's tacky with a fan on it. And then you spray it again. Give it a little time to dry with the fan blowing on it till it's tacky, and then give it a third coat. Give it as many coats as you want. Just coat it, with black spray paint. So you're looking at a buck for cheap spray paint at Walmart, and $2 for the lettering. And if you have to get anything else, you may need some other tools like the screwdriver and the little pry tool to peel the lettering back off, stuff like that. But most of the time it's stuff that you already have. I work in a computer shop, so I have all the tools, and all it costed me was like $3.50 to do this, and maybe 30 minutes to an hour of your time, depending on how long it takes you to get into it. Alright, so I'm gonna let you watch the video clips here, which is basically just still images, because the battery's dead in my camera, and so I just decided to do the still images and then put the wording over it. And again, I thank you for watching. This is Joe with T-Rex Computers and Jovian Technologies with another great idea on how to prevent tailgating. Hey, hope that you subscribe to my channel. I hope you visit a lot. Thanks a lot.